Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Stepdle puzzle. On this day in 1863, Henry Royce was born, the guy who was one half of the Rolls-Royce duo. I'll let you work out which half. So to mark this occasion, I'm going to be using some models of Rolls-Royce cars as my starting guesses, starting with the Dawn, which gives me the D and the A. Right, well I don't feel daft at all. Daft might be the right answer. Could be dare or dash. There's still quite a lot of options. Damp. Oh, there are too many options really. Might be in a hard mode trap here, but let's hope not. The T is third. Does that mean it's a duplicated A? Oh, that's a horrible word. It's always really difficult when you get duplicated letters in the 4-letter one, because it's only guessing 4 letters at a time, and you get much less information than regular 5-letter Wordle. It's surprisingly more difficult sometimes. Anyway, we did get there, so we will move on to the ghost. The S is in the right place. Right, well let's hope I don't do worse than the previous guess. The O has got to be first. Okay, so it's going to be obese, probably. It is. So that was twice as good as the 4-letter one, so it was not worse, which is always nice. 6-letter, we will use the Wraith. Only the A. It's not the best of starts. I was about to do placed, but of course the A cannot be placed in third. So what are we going to do instead? I don't really want to try squeak, but it does spring to mind as a possible answer. How about candle? That's a much more sensible guess. The A is still not in the right position, but it could well be something like an AGE ending. But then the N would be first or second. It could be engage. Oh, I don't like going for so many duplicated letters, but there's a fair chance this will either be correct or will give me some very useful information, so I've got to go for it. And useful information it is. So it's option 2. It's going to be avenge, I suspect. There we go. We do not need to avenge my failure because I succeeded. And we will end with the Rolls-Royce Phantom. There we go. Wow, I was not expecting great things from that, but we've got 5 letters out of 7 already. That's amazing. Only the A is in the right place, but still, this is a great opportunity to get it in 2, isn't it? Moting, M-O-A-T-I-N-G, I don't think that's a word. I'm just trying to work out what the ending could be, and ing sprang to mind. What else are we going to be able to do with those letters? What's the start going to be as well? That's another question. I suppose I was going to do something like adamant, but we need to fit the O in there somewhere. It definitely could be an M-A-N-T or an M-E-N-T ending. But what about this O? I'm not sure I like either of those possibilities. So it's kind of back to the drawing board. All I can see when I see these 5 letters is montage, because I've got the GE in my head from the previous one. Montage is clearly a great effort with those letters, but the A has to be third. You'd have thought that would make it easier, but it's actually just making it more difficult to think of something that works. How about if it's an AMA beginning? Because that gets rid of the A. Sorry, the M. And now we just need to work out the T, O and N. I don't really like the look of any possibility of putting the O, N and T in the last 3 positions, given that it can't be a T, O, N ending. Amont? Is that an ending? If it wasn't an AM beginning, could it be an Amont ending? I don't know. I don't think so. This feels like it should be so easy. I've got 5/7 of the word. 70% of it, give or take. Let's just try noting, see if it accepts it. It did accept it. Okay, so the T is now in the right place. That's useful. Boatman would have also been a great guess, but clearly cannot be correct now anymore. What is going to be... That sentence didn't make any sense. Where is the M going to go? That's what I wanted to ask. AT. It feels like the O is probably not last. So is it there? Anatomy. Anatomy. We just needed to get the anatomy of those letters correct, and we did eventually. 6-3-4-3. A little bit slow on that last one, but only 3 guesses, so I cannot really complain. Fairly happy with that overall. Didn't really get stuck, except on that first one where we had that really horrible hard mode trap. But we did still have 4 guesses left in hand overall. So that is the Stepdle puzzle for today. Thank you for watching, and now go and ride in your Rolls Royce. Bye for now.